Hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So here we are, and there is a lot going on in case you haven't noticed. So let's talk about that. So as we are shifting, and as the consciousness raises higher and there's more and more and more light, it really brings out that lower dimensional 3D carbon consciousness. And they're going to play out 3D, those who need to, until they cannot. And it's getting very close to the point where they cannot. So they're giving it all they've got right now. So you need to understand that. And what's most important, that as the mother is making this shift, and with the solar energies and the earth energies and planetary energies out the wazoo, we are being bombarded by protons and by light from other places, other sources, from celestial, you name it, we got it, which is good. The other side of that is it stirs up the muck. It gets those who are held in 3D to act out their paradigm in 3D, which is falling apart. And we talked about pulling out those threads, the tapestry of the third dimension, and creating our 5D tapestry. Third dimension, and as the mother is shifting upward, and she is shifting upward in a very rapid manner at this time, is making that tapestry fall apart on 3D, so people don't know anymore, where their reality is or what is going on. So it's extremely important as the light seed, as we continue to carbon bust, to not allow yourself to feel fear, not allow yourself to feel apathetic. Don't turn away. When I was a kid and I had to take on a dark force, and I've taken on some mighty ones, the last thing you do is go, ah. When you take on a negative force, it's, come on. So dance the dance. That's what you're here to do. The dance that you're here to do is blast so much light that the dark cannot stand. So right now it looks like we're doomed, but you are not. We are not, and we will make it through this. Not all of humanity is destined to be able to jump, and that's okay too, because that's just what their lessons or their understandings are. So we don't judge them because they can't jump. They can't be light. But it is your job to make sure that your thoughts are as light and as positive as you can, and that you send light to everyone, even those, mostly those, who you consider an enemy. Because remember that everyone thinks they're right. Everyone thinks their way is the right way. My God, your God. I never got to understand all that stuff. But that is how carbon-based humans think. So let's not be carbon-based. Let's be the crystalline light seed that you are. And send them light, so that everyone who is in conflict on this planet can understand and come to a place of compassion, love, and kindness. And that's our job. So let's do it. So I'm going to spray this. I had those notes, but I didn't look at them. I don't know why. I like having them in my hand, like I'm going to osmosisly know what they say. Probably do. All right. Here's the cosmic thrust, where we rub our hands together. Bring it into your aura. Take a deep breath in. I just love that scent. I really, really love it. It seems like a long time since I've done this. I've been doing a lot of carbon busting myself. Now the ascension oil, and we're going to rub that right on the third eye. in the clockwise rotation, clockwise to you. And then just add it. There you go. Good. So let's do some busting now. Let's bring that light in and let's bust out that negativity and all those dense energies for the whole planet. So you're going to bring that light in. That is lovely, golden, yummy light. And you're going to let it come on down. Come on down. And fill all of the front of you, that yang side of you. And you're going to let it come all the way down into your knees, into your feet, out your feet and into the earth. And Mama grabs on. And she's like, so glad you're here. And then we continue to move down into her energy, wrap ourselves around her grid system, which gets thicker and zizzier every day. And then we bring it up our back with an essence of the mom in it, back to source, and then down and around. And let's just do our orbit for a minute or so. Just get that orbit so you are connected heaven and earth, so that you are Bobo the clown. They can knock you, they can sock you, but they can't knock you down because you're a light seed. You are that light seed that is here to do this work. So hold that tether strong. And now we're going to bring it up the back, and it's going to waterfall out the top of your head and stick to all 12 of your auras, because you're a crystalline being now with 12 auras and 12 chakras, major. Not minors, there's thousands of minors, but these are the majors. And we feel that root of the mother, well of the mother, fill up with that golden, yummy light. And we know that we are feeling that energy. And we are feeling the connectedness, even to those who are tortured right now, even to those who are suffering right now, and even to those who are holding on to an old paradigm for power. We feel love and compassion for everyone. And that's what the well does. It makes you know that we're all connected, that we're all part of this, and that as light seeds, the more you send that love and understanding to the collective consciousness, the more we shift, the easier we shift. We knew this part of transition would not be easy, but we are going to do it, and we're going to do it right. It's going to be okay. So now we feel that come up into the root, and we feel our DNA structure, the old melted glue that held those 12 strands together, is now releasing itself, so that we can become the crystalline beings that we were designed to be. And we go to the solar sacral chakra, where those paradigms, those ideas, those doctrines that were so thought to be true, now know that they are not the meaning. They are not what it is. That we know that love and compassion, kindness, that that's the truth, not words, actions. And we bring that up into the conscious use of power, which sits below your spleen. And that now removes any conflict that you may have, conflict that you see in the world. Let's beam it or beam it out into the collective consciousness from our conscious use of power, from our spleen, moving into the solar plexus, where true power is love, not ego. The ego will soon not rule. Love will. Kindness will. Compassion will. So let's take a moment and send that right out through our solar plexus to the collective consciousness. And let's just beam every man, woman, and child on the planet. You notice we get it first. Any of our issues get blasted first. And we do that for the entire world, for every human being, that they can now feel love. Someone who's a power monger is really looking for love, never to get it, never satisfied. So let's help those who are suffering, those who don't understand, everyone, including ourselves, to feel that love, compassion, and kindness. And we bring it up into the liver of the empathic notch. That empathic shield allows you to not judge another human being no matter what they have done. Doesn't mean condoning. There's a very big difference here. Right? We have opinions. We've talked about that before. We're not condoning cruelty. But we understand the huge deficit that a person or a people must have to do that. So we send them love. We send them that light, and we do not judge them, because when we judge them, we make their hatred stronger. So don't do that. We want to make their hatred smaller so that they can be loved, not tortured. So let's fill them with that empathic light, which is the golden light, and bring it into our heart. And again, send it through our heart to every man, woman, and child on the planet, that they feel that love, because love will change their minds. Not judgment. Love is the only thing that can change their minds. That light. And as we bring it into conscious intention, we are manifesting our 5D world. This is where we make the tapestry of what we are co-creating. A loving, compassionate, and understanding humanity. And we radiate that out through our breath, through our throat, that all can see, feel, hear the difference that light makes. And we bring it up into our third eye, because we feel very confident in this work. It doesn't look like we're succeeding, but we are certainly succeeding. And sometimes the more turmoil you see, actually, the more successful the light is. There's this balance that occurs. So the dark forces retaliate. And remember, all those forces that were from all the other levels, dimensions, are funneled into humanity at this time. Only on Earth. Everyone else is at 20%. This is the last vestige, the last place they can play their games. So they are using humanity. So let's undo that by being these confident and loving light beings, the star seeds that feed and allow love to grow throughout the planet. And the telepathic notch sings as we wear our crown properly and proudly, I was trying to say, so that we feel that love and we feel that compassion for even the most screwed up people, because it doesn't matter in the end. All that matters is love. The only way to dissolve hatred is through love and compassion and kindness. So we radiate that light out. And you want to wear that, maybe even more than 18 inches these days, so that everyone who comes in contact with you can munch and crunch that golden light, because that is the avenue That is the light that takes us to understanding, to compassion. So that's why we share it. That's why we're the juice bar. The most important reason why we're the juice bar is so that we can have lots and lots and lots of that light. As much as we need, want, more than we need and want. So we wear our garment. We wear our shield 24/7 for ourselves and for others, because in that garment, you cannot judge. In that garment, it keeps you safe in the light. And so radiate that out so that it serves everyone, everything on the planet. So let's do our jobs as light seeds, because it's why we are here. And we are turning this energy from carbon to crystalline, and it's going fast now. So I love you. Keep up the work, and I'll talk to you real soon. Oh, probably in a week. Bye-bye.